Welcome back to another video of UK Knowledge Guru. In today's video, we will discuss County Court Judgments for death. Many applicants get confused, especially people who go ILR, whether they can get ILR after getting County Court Judgment or they can get mortgage or not. So I thought to create a complete guidance video on this. So what is County Court Judgment? You may get a County Court Judgment or High Court Judgment if someone takes court actions against you. So for example, you haven't paid your university fees or you haven't paid accommodation debt or anything which was left behind and you left the country or moved the address, you never received the letter and you get County Court Judgment. You will get a letter from the court. You must respond to the court claim by the date on the email or letter you receive. If you do that within 1 month, everything will be disappear. But if you do that after 1 month, it will remain on your record for 6 years. If you get a judgment, this means that the court has formally decided that you owe the money. The judgment will come in the post and will explain how much you owe, how to pay, the deadline, who to pay. Records of judgment are kept for 6 years unless you pay the full amount within a month. This can make it hard to get credit. What you can do if you get a judgment? If you do owe the money, you will need to pay it back. If you cannot afford it, you can ask for change of the terms, pay it back in installments. Like if it's £10,000, you can pay £50 a month. If it's £1,000, you can pay like £20 a month. Find out what options you have for paying the judgment. We will discuss that later. You can apply for the judgment to be cancelled. If you do not owe the money, you did not receive or did not respond to the original claim from the court saying that you owe the money. If you get a judgment, do not ignore it. You could be taken back to the court and forced to pay. Now they have different rules for the Scotland and they have different rules for the England. Just now we are discussing the England one. Now let's discuss respond to a court claim for money. How do you do that? You will get a letter or email if someone claims you that you owe the money. You must respond to the date on the email or the letter you receive. Follow the instructions. There's a different process in Scotland. Like I said, it's a different way. We will discuss that later in this video. Ways to respond. Pay the full amount, offer to pay a different amount, defend the claim. The best is if you know that you really owe that money, just get the installment done and you pay for it. Or pay within a month if you really wanted to get rid of it. If you offer to pay a different amount and it's rejected, you might have to give more information at the hearing. You can ask another 14 days to respond if you are not paying the full amount. You might have to pay more or get a county court judgment if you do not respond in time. Now, how to do that? Respond to a claim by court, respond to a claim online. So you click on this link. I'll put these links in the description of this video as well. You will need to know which services was used to make the claim. Check your email letter if you are not sure. If you can use paper form to respond instead of you cannot use online. If the claim was made on using the online civil money claim service, which is very common these days, you'll need to create an account to respond the claim. You'll need to make your claim and security code. Your claim number will be included MC. If you get any confusion with that, you can phone this number 0300 123 7050 and they can help you out with that. Now let's discuss what really this makes a difference on your credit rating or on your life. So county court judgment and your credit rating. If you get a county court judgment or a high court judgment, it will stay on the register of judgment, orders and fine for 6 years. Banks and loan companies use this information to decide whether to give you credits or loans. There are some companies who still give you mortgages, loans, even if you have the county court judgment. I'll discuss that later in this video. If you have to pay within a month, so for example, if you pay everything within a month, so there is a rule, satisfactory rule. So I'll show you, if you pay the full amount within a month, you can get the judgment removed from the register. Write to the court to say you have paid. You will need to send the proof of payment from the person or business you owed the money. If you pay after 1 month, you get a record of the judgment marked satisfied in the register. So a certificate of cancellation if you pay within a month. If you pay after a month, a certificate of satisfaction. They will really help you when you apply for any loans or anything. It will stay on the register for 6 years, but people searching the register will see that you have paid. Write to the court to say you have paid, you will need to send the proof of payment from the person you owed the money. After, for the certificate in writing or by sending form N443 to the court that is dealing with your case, you will need to include a check of £15. Make it payable to HMCTS. If you want to pay by card, contact the court that's handling your case. This fees is for a certificate of cancellation or a certificate of satisfaction. If you cannot get proof of payment, in that case, you can still apply for certificate of cancellation or certificate. For example, you owe someone a money and he left the country, but still it's showing up on your record where you owe to a business, but you have paid. So you can still apply for it. You will need to send evidence to the court showing that you have paid, like your bank statement, your transaction, whatever you can. The court will write to the person. If they do not respond within 30 days, the court will use your evidence to make the decision. That's how simple is that. Search the register of judgments. So judgment is basically you can search for details of any judgment against you. So this is the register which you see. You will have to pay a small fee. Each search costs between £6 and £10. It don't come for free, but obviously if I open this link, I'll show you how it looks like. The only official register to check judgment, orders and fine. So if I click check a person, and if you know the case number, you can click that, but this is the only one. So I'll put the link in the description as well. Search.trustonline.org.uk. There are many companies who try to take money from you just because of this, and they say they will charge you £50 for it. Basically they're paying £6 for it, and they will go back on this website, they will take the details from this website and give it to you. So it's better to do it yourself. Okay, so England and Wales single is £6, England and Wales multiple £8. Everything all register. So for example, Scotland, if you want to search, you need to pay £10 for it. Okay, so if I click Scotland for example, and I just wanted to search one person, this search £6, check a person, this will cost me. Okay, confirm register selection. I'll put the title, forename, surname, postcode, and it will show up. Now let's discuss Scotland Insolvency Services. So for that, you will use this website www.aib.gov.uk, and on this website you will do everything related to Scotland. Because Scotland got different law, so there is a different website, but this website will guide you everything. Okay, now let's go back and discuss the paper form. So if you wanted to do this by paper form, many people do think that it's better to do it via paper form. If the claim is for a specified amount, download and fill form N9A or N9P. If you both have agreed to a claim, then you will open this form. If I open this form, it would look like this, and you just fill this form. Now, how this form looks like. So online form is the same as well. So you provide the name of the court, claim number, claimant, defendant, employment details. I am self-employed, whatever. Bank account, I have a bank account. The account is in credit by, is in overdrawn by. I have a saving of this much. You provide all your details. So income support, child support, pensions, priority debt. So for example, your rent, mortgage, you provide all the details over here. Expenses, you provide all the details, how much expenses you have. Court orders, so if the court, if there is any court installment due or credit debt due, offer a payment. So this is where I was talking about. You can do monthly payment of £10 and they will agree with that. Usually they all agree because as long as you're paying them back, it will do the job. So this is what the form is. If you have any question regarding this video or any other video, feel free to contact me. You can send me an email at dr_khan consultant.com.